We all know just how important club fitting is, especially in the most important part of the game, wedges. But what about a fitting for the worst short game player you've ever seen? Guys, over to you.
Me?
Do you know most tour players have got 14 in the bag and the 54? We're looking at what type of shots you hit with the gapping of those wedges. So
Yeah. Always there.
Right, let's show you what this is. This is probably easier to just go through. Like, obviously we're going to go through a wedge fitting today with you.
Yeah.
So the way, even if you came here to Woburn, that you're going to get fit for your wedges, we'll still use our wedge fitting app.
Right.
Just
Okay.
allows us to gather some data from you as a player as to your delivery pattern into the ball. So like whether you're steep, you're shallow, whether you shaft lean is forward or back. We'll get a load of different shots. We'll go through the app, so I'll take you through the whole process so you can film it and see how we'll go through it.
Yeah.
We've already entered your details, and that's why we've skipped that bit. Obviously, we don't want to show everyone
No,
your
definitely
personal
not.
information.
Definitely not.
See here, we're going to ask you some questions based on where your handicap is,
Yeah.
right-handed, left-handed, what the course conditions are like that you play at. So
Yeah.
if you play in the UK, unless you're playing links, and you tend to play a lot of courses, you probably want to start in the medium, because if you play in the winter and the summer, you're going to get soft conditions as well as firm
Yeah.
conditions. So I normally say as a starting point, we'd go to medium, and then we divulge at the end into more detail whether
Yeah.
you're actually playing those. What's your level of confidence out of bunkers?
I'm more confident than off a fairway.
Okay, so you're relatively good
Yeah.
out of bunkers. Good, okay. You said you got the AP2, so what's your pitch and wet at? Would it be back then 40?
48. No, 40.
No,
Yeah, sorry,
46,
46,
wouldn't
yeah.
it, in the AP2. So highest loft you'd want to play?
58?
You wouldn't play 60?
No, because James convinced me to take it out of the bag.
Only because you were struggling with confidence.
Right.
Okay, so the reason it comes up with the option of a 46, even though your pitching wedge is at 46,
Yeah.
there's a lot of players that when they're talking about wedges and what they use wedges for, they'll want the wedges to feel the same or
Okay.
fly the same.
Yeah.
So there's an option to play the 46. If you're not interested in swapping out the 46 because you like the way your pitching wedge is now, it's
Yeah.
fine, we can take it out, it's not
Okay.
a problem. But it's again, it just takes into account, if it is 46, you do have that option to try it.
Okay.
It will just make all of your wedges feel the same, so it'll give you that confidence that you hit the same type of shots.
Yeah.
Obviously spin control is going to be a little bit better because it is a Vokey wedge, so it's got the spin wheel grooves on it.
Yeah.
So if you're firing into pins a lot, you might get better response
Yeah.
out of using a Vokey than you would out of a pitching wedge. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, yeah.
Would you want to test one?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Perfect.
Something I've never had it like that, so it'd be interesting.
So, and then when we go through the next stage, we're looking at what type of shots you hit with the gapping of those wedges. So
Yeah.
you got your 46, so imagine that's your pitching wedge, you just hitting full shots.
Yeah.
Same with the 50,
Yeah.
you wouldn't hit any like pitch shots or knockdown shots? or
Not a
anything
minute,
like
no.
that? Cool. And then the 54, do you tend to hit bunker shots with it?
No, I'd go 58.
In the bunker?
Yeah.
So you primarily use it for maybe pitch shots
Pitch
and full
and full,
shots?
yeah.
And then you'd
that's-
use everything with the 58?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay. And then if we do it in order of frequency, would you hit... ideally, we don't want bunkers on the top.
Yeah, no.
But like, would you hit more pitch than full?
Yeah, more pitch with 58.
More open face than full? Or in that order?
I'd say that in that order. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. So the next stage is we're just going to start hitting some golf shots.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the target that I want you to aim at is the red and white flag in the distance there.
Yeah.
Take the pressure off of the green a little bit for you.
Okay.
I'll give you a 46 to use.
Yeah.
And we're just going to hit some shots. Okay.
Okay.
And then what you'll see is it'll start to populate the data. So this app talks directly to TrackMan
Okay.
in the background.
Yeah.
So then it'll allow us to understand what your delivery pattern is like. So whether you steep, whether you shaft leans a little bit forward.
Okay.
It's a good start.
It could get worse. A lot worse.
That was good. That was a good shot.
Have some confidence, man.
Great strike.
Cooper.
Really good. Right, pass that one back.
I like that.
Okay, so as you can see here, just to give you an insight, it's only generated some of your full shots. So we see here, it's starting to give you a pattern where you are based on that, when that screen goes away. Based on our scale in the middle, so this is like hands forward, hands back, so that's to do with your shaft lean, and this is to do with your attack angle, whether you're shallow or steep. So for your full shots at the moment, you're neutral.
Okay.
So then with that data in mind, it starts to suggest potential grinds that you can go into.
That's cool.
Now the reason I say it suggests potential grinds is because what's very key about when we go into this fitting process and we start hitting these shots is that I'm not going to tell you how to hit a shot. I'm going to give you a scenario of shot to hit, and from there it will then become more apparent how you would really play that shot in real life. Whereas if I tell you how to hit a specific shot, the app will say, oh, you'd be perfect in that grind. But I've told you how to hit that shot. That's not the way you would envisage it.
Okay.
Yeah? So I'll give you scenarios when we get to the shots where we're hitting like either open face shots or pitch shots or whatever. I'll give you a scenario, and then you can play it how you think you would play it out on the course, and I'll give you a fairer representation of what kind of grind you'd be looking to go into. Make sense? So again, we're just going to hit 3 full shots with this.
Straight, same flag,
Yeah. Okay, don't mind a little thin. Nice. How'd that feel?
Yeah, good. I liked it.
Yeah.
No chunks yet.
Good.
No chunks.
Just hit me one more.
One more?
Yeah, the reason that we would do one more in this scenario is you can see on the screen here it's saying there's a small gap in there.
Right.
But if I go in and have a look at all the shots, it's that first one that you hit with a 50 that you thinned. It's gone at 128, which is not a fair reflection of what it's doing. So we'd take that out and we'd hit that one again.
Okay.
Because otherwise all you're going to get is you're just going to get data that suggests it goes a distance it doesn't.
Oh, that was a chunk.
Did well for a chunk. Now we're going to go into the 54. So again, I just want 3 full shots. And the reason why I'm only hitting full shots in these is because in the app you signified that you only hit full shots with those primarily. So it's only going to want to know what they're doing through a full shot.
Okay.
Nice. Good.
Where are these coming from? Where are these coming from?
It's all part of the fitting process.
It is. In all those years of friendship, James, I've met John for an hour and he's sorting me out.
Jamie walking out.
Good. So we're going to move on to the pitch shots now. So it's given me a suggestion on 2 types of shots that you'll hit here. So I'll grab the 58 out and then I'm going to give you a scenario and then I want you to try and hit the shot for me. Okay. So I give you this. You see if see the top right ball that's like
in line with that one.
In line with that one.
Far one.
That one right there where it's stopped now.
Right,
So imagine that's the flag.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've got nothing in front of you.
Yeah.
And you're just going to chip it up and let it release to that flag. Okay.
This is where it begins.
I love that Chapman registered that throw. Okay.
I don't know why I am.
And again?
That's usually a thin. Do you think? Oh, he's there.
There he is.
He's here.
Adam Scott saw that as well.
Oh no.
You had to rub that in. You had to rub that in.
I'm not looking back.
Yeah.
And the other one is the one that...
One
I'm not
more.
looking back. I dare look round.
One more.
Short. It was so good, Bobby.
Okay, so here's where I don't want to. This is the key where we're building an image in your head, so you try and hit a shot.
Yeah.
Because if I tell you how I would hit this shot, and then you try and hit the shot like that,
Yeah.
it gives you the wrong grind.
Yeah.
And then when you're on the course and you actually see it and try and play it differently, it won't match up with the
Okay.
pattern. So, have you ever played St Andrews?
Yes.
You know the first,
The first, yeah.
right? So let's say you're in the middle of the fairway,
Med par, actually.
right?
Oh, Brett. Best driver trip.
Pins front left.
Yeah.
You've topped your second one
Yeah.
just before the burn,
Yeah.
right? And there's money on it.
Yeah.
James says up and down, I'm buying lunch.
Yeah.
Pins tucked in front left.
Yeah.
I want you to play that shot and imagine that's the burn in front of you there, and the flag's that
First ball.
front one. It's not a bad effort, that.
Oh. It was too good to be true. That were it.
Okay.
Two good ones there.
There were two good ones, but I don't
Right,
like that.
so if you come on in,
Yep.
you'll have a look here. So based on the course conditions that you've picked, it's going to spit out some numbers. So obviously in the 46 we've only got one option.
Yeah.
That's why it's 100% match. You've got 60-40 based in the softer, like the medium conditions. Let's say if you said, look, I'm going to be honest, I only play in the summer and the ground's quite hard. It's going to pop you into something else.
Yeah.
But if you're an all-round golfer, we'd probably situate you about there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you'd have this one. You come down, anytime it's sort of like 75%,
Yeah.
it's quite strongly telling you that's the kind of grind that you want to be in.
Yeah.
When we flip it and it changes and goes to 10S, that's where I'm going to take you out there and I'm going to blind test a couple of shots
Right,
from
okay.
those from a sort of yardage that you would hit that club.
Yeah.
And then again the same here. So I think for you, you play all year round.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
courses get soft and then they get
yeah,
firm. So you're probably looking at between you're probably more likely to be 54-12D, but we're going to try a 10S as well.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you three options down here, and we're going to hit an array of different shots around the green that
Okay.
will really test you under the pressure.
Yeah.
So this is a great starting block, and this is why we do it, because it gives us a story and a lot of data about you as a player and how you play it. And the reason why, again, we create a scenario is it says it wants you to hit an open face shot, but actually the way you play it is more through shaft lean.
Yeah.
So then if I've told you to open the face and hits it and it goes, you need T grind, and then you get out on the course and it's slightly wet and you chunk one,
Yeah.
and then you chunk your next one,
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
lost all confidence in your short game.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to grab a bag of Pro Vs and then I'm going to grab a load of wedges.
Lovely. Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this when you called it blind testing now?
Yes. So I'm not telling you what grind I'm giving you, I'm just getting you to hit the shots.
Oh, she's moving.
Different sound, right?
Complete different sound. Left it right slightly.
flight, different sound.
Completely
Let's see how
different.
it reacts.
Yeah.
Stops dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, different feel again.
Bit floaty that
Yeah.
one, isn't it? Okay. Didn't get the distance either.
No.
So it's the same loft. We haven't changed the loft on it at all.
Sorry.
Right.
Yeah. That's better.
Look at that come back.
That's a lot of spin, especially downwind.
Yeah.
So you had one. So here's the other key, right? So that one reacted really good, and you hear James saying, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's come back. That's really good." But it wasn't consistent.
No.
You had one come up short, that went high, floaty, no spin.
Yeah.
One that's gone past you and spun back.
Yeah.
So from a control perspective, you don't know which one's coming out.
No.
Whereas the first two, all that happened was you left one right,
Yeah.
and then you hit one on target, but
Yeah.
they both went the same distance, the same feel, same sound.
Yeah.
So that's where the grind is important,
Okay.
because the grind will tell you, like we kind of say the grind finds you.
Yeah.
So you'll just put your normal swing on it, and you'll start getting consistent feel, consistent strike, consistent delivery, and that's basically how the grind's interacting with the turf.
Yeah.
Therefore, getting the strike location between grooves 2 and 5,
Okay.
keeping the flight good, keeping the spin rate control. Make sense?
Yeah.
Hit one more for me. Good.
It didn't come out as floaty, did it?
No.
With me? Is that right in saying that?
And that's kind of what we want out of our wedges. So the wedges are meant to be, the CG is higher and further forward.
Yeah.
So we're looking for lower ball flight, higher spin.
Okay.
All over it if it gets there.
Slightly left.
Which one do you feel more comfortable with?
The one just before.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Try again.
A little bit thin. Hold that ridge. Oh no.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. I like that last one. I think that last one. He got
So
there,
you did, what would be good is the guy, anybody that's watching will be able to see on the first one when we gave you that one, you
Yeah.
did the same thing. You had one that popped up and one that thinned. This one was, the other one was consistent. Same
Yeah.
strike, you just, whether it was left or right,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the flag.
Yeah.
And then we go round 2 and you say, oh no, I preferred the other one. And you've done exactly the same thing again. You've hit one thin, then you've hit one high on the face.
Yeah, so I've just left that right again now, haven't I?
But that's a control thing
Yeah.
from you, right? That's a delivery thing. It's not how it's reacting through the turf
Yeah.
and how it's coming out. You're getting the same flight window, and you're clipping that turf really, really well.
Yeah, it feels loads better.
It's better in terms of its strike, its distance control, flight window.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right, so that's 54 done. Okay, so we can drop those down.
Okay.
So that's actually the grind that you suggested.
And I just looked at that to see that, and it was. Yeah,
It was,
D,
yeah. It was the D grind.
Yeah.
So what's your worst shot? So let's say you and James are playing as a pair. You're in a doubles match,
Yeah.
right? What's the worst shot he could leave you around the green?
Tight lie. Just sort of 20 yards in.
Nothing in front.
Nothing in front. Nothing. Because I'd just thin it.
Does it make a difference if there's a bunker there or not? does it?
Nothing. No.
No.
It doesn't matter whether there's water, bunker, or nothing. It's that thin's just. It's just asking for that.
So like from here
Yeah.
to that front pin.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's happening? Is Adam watching that one? Oh, that's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
And what leads you to do that?
I just threw my hands at it then.
Okay.
I always feel like I try and chase my hips because I've not turned my body.
Okay.
That's that feeling. That's the feeling I get, and I tend to feel like I'm throwing my hands.
That's nearly gone in. Now, personally, I think the thin one is going to be more to do with technique
Yes.
for you and confidence level.
Yeah, and I agree with that as well. I don't think it were anything to do with bounce. I think it would just...
There will be elements of it, though, that can, like, if we went in too high a bounce,
Yeah.
you could thin it more
Okay.
because you can't get in behind the ball based on the way that you deliver it, like you're doing now.
Yep.
You see how that one, like, it felt like it popped up, it's dropped and it's released?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Okay. Which one do you think that one was, James? Not bad, it just released a little
I
bit.
touched into it, yeah.
This one?
Yeah,
Oh, the one he's got?
the other one.
The one, no, the other one was a D grind.
Oh, too much.
Not terrible, but remember you're off 12. We don't want him too a good job. Like, that grouping's ridiculous, really.
Okay, I'll come back to this one. So that one's okay.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than the other one, so the other one's out.
Yeah. And the other one is the one that I thinned twice on bounce, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. I think you thinned all three, to be fair.
Oh no.
Do you slow down because you were
Yeah.
scared of thinning?
Yeah.
Okay. Trust the club?
Too much. Better.
James never helped you with your short game, no?
Yeah, the thing is, we get that competitive. He doesn't actually help me till 15th hole when he's like 4 up 4 to play.
But then the thing is, he forgets it by the 16th hole, don't you?
Yeah, because we just get
In
the...
fact, you've been talking about your hips turning, it's frightening me.
Why?
Because we've always spoken about keep your hips stable and let your upper body move.
Oh right, sorry.
See, nips it then, the best one of the day. Well, it takes one little tip.
Yeah, I would 100%.
I've been trying to turn my hips this entire time, right? Even when you've
Why are
given
you
that
turning
tip.
your hips?
Because I actually thought when he said about that...
We've always said weight left, stable lower body and just
Yeah,
let it release with your shoulders. Kinematic sequencing 101.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway.
So set yourself up.
Okay.
What I would do for you is I'd give you a drill where you set your feet up shut.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not shut, that's open. Like this.
Right, okay.
Still open, mate.
Drop that foot
In?
that way. Back,
Right,
away from
okay,
you. That's
yeah.
it. Set up to the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. Weight on the left hand side.
Yeah.
And just turn your chest big, round and round. If you do that more often, you don't get the thin. You also can't turn your hip because you've shut it off. Nice. That was nipped. And again. So the thin one for you here is, yeah, 100% the technique was off.
Yeah.
That's perfect. In you go.
Oh. I've never rolled a chip, I don't think.
I don't disbelieve that.
I was just going to say, that definitely doesn't surprise you, does it?
What I love about this though is this is the education I was hoping it would be. It's not just about buying new golf clubs, is it?
No.
Definitely not.
Same again, so same stance.
again, yeah. You
Don't
got
change
quiet
it.
that lower half down. That's really good. That's really good.
Oh. A little bit right.
Yeah, but look how it's reacting on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ground.
yeah.
Yeah. Also, how much higher are they going compared to what you were doing a minute ago?
Yeah, definitely.
So the more weight you get forward,
Yeah.
the more that ball position gets middle. That'll change your flight as well for you.
Right, okay.
Nice. Grouping's really good. Which one do you prefer out of these two? This one or that one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Let's see if this happens again, like a repeat of the 54.
Why do you think do you think it should be the other one?
Well, I'm looking at the way that you deliver the club, and
Okay.
unless you're going to change your technique a little bit, I think there'll be one over the other. But that's pretty nice. That
I just feel like it has a bit more.
grab.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So get that ball position further back. Play the same shot. That's nice.
Would it have counted if it were in off?
No, I'm afraid I wouldn't give you that. Unless it was James's ball, no.
Oh no, I threw my hands at that one.
Yeah, but that's the old technique kicking in a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So it's not about speed and like how quick you move your hands. Everything has to be delicate, soft. Nice. Just got a bit scared of the thin and went too hard on that one.
And then that's usually what I do on course. I'll have thinned one on green before, so then I get scared at thin and put one long.
Yeah, and again, that's just like where, because you're so worried about, I mean, it's a bit different like from what you started where you were open using your hips loads.
Yeah.
You're going to shut yourself off a little bit. You're going to keep everything quiet.
Oh no.
And you're not going to use as much of your wrist hinge as you're thinking you are there. So
No.
you're picking up and dropping.
Yeah.
Just turn. So just turn your body round. Up and half. That's pretty much what James is telling you all the time. It's just you don't listen to James.
You deliver it nice, John.
So it's more for you, it's more here.
Yeah.
What this is doing.
Yeah.
So this just, you allow everything to just do as it's doing,
Yeah.
right? And then you just turn from there. But it's not forceful.
Yeah.
You change, if you speed up, you create more distance because you create more speed.
Yeah.
Nice. I thought you said you struggled from this yardage.
I did. You can honestly ask if I did. Ah.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you played that shot exactly the same as you did a minute ago,
Yeah.
but I've changed the grind out
Okay.
and you haven't got in behind the back of the ball. Yeah, 2 in a row, bit thinny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit hot off the face. Back to this one.
Oh no, that's terrible.
See how much
That's me.
quicker you
Yeah,
were?
that was me.
Take a breath, keep your weight left. It's probably the best drop kick with a wedge I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life. There it is.
That was
Nice.
better.
Now let's say, for example, you wanted to go to the pin that's further away on
Yeah.
the right.
Yeah.
What would you do? Imagine that technique.
Yeah.
How could you make it go a little bit further?
It's a little bit quicker.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A little bit quicker or a little bit longer with the same tempo?
Yeah.
One of the two.
Okay. And that's what we're going for now, yeah?
Mm-hmm. James is shaking his head like, why?
Who the told you to swing it quicker? It weren't me.
If you can do the swing it quicker through like faster turn,
Highly
Yeah.
skilled.
but yeah,
It's
like,
what, sorry?
It's very highly skilled.
Is it?
when your bad one is a thin, the last thing I want you doing is this. Because
Is that when you'd, like,
I'm worried
send
about
it in
people
lower?
on the other side of the greens when you're doing that.
More back of the stands, a bit quicker, saw it off.
Got one of them?
Nice. It's good.
Loads better.
Now, if you want that to go lower in flight because of your release pattern, what would you do?
I won't have a clue, actually. I'm not
Okay.
going to lie.
So set up to the ball.
Yeah.
Ball position goes a bit further back.
Yeah.
All right. Weight stays left.
Yeah.
Club face is more square. It's less open.
In the grip, yeah?
Yeah.
And just same movement.
Same movement. There you go.
Beautiful, John. All these years, James.
He's never listened.
It's all to do with me. I think it's teaching ability, John. Oh, no. Or getting clever then.
But the thing about this whole process, yes, there's elements that I can do here with a player where we'll look at their technique and we'll give them little tips if we can. We try not to do it too much because it's not our role.
Yeah.
But if a player's trying to hit a shot that fundamentally the technique is wrong, we'll give you a heads up as to why, but we'll then work with the grinds and test them blind, because when you flip that up, you'll be shocked what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, like, for you as a player, you were 10S because of a release pattern. Then we get up here, and the reason you're releasing it is because you're doing everything that James told you not to do.
Yeah.
And that's creating a release pattern.
Yeah.
So when we do the blind test and you go, oh, actually, hang on, that's not how I'd play this shot. I'm now in this environment.
Yeah.
I would want to play it more like this. That's the only one that's coming out on top.
I think it's important, that test.
100%. The blind test for us, night and day, is
Yeah.
a huge, like, game changer.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you're getting. We're trying to get you to hit shots, and then you're not being able to hit the shot. So the worry that I would have is when you hit a full shot. So if you just do me a favour and just fire one to one of the back pins, a full shot. Yeah, absolutely fine. The only worry I would have is obviously when you go less bounce, you can dig.
Yeah.
And if you start digging and the grind's not got enough, we haven't got the correct grind on there to get through that turf,
Yeah.
you've hit a full shot there and you've nipped it absolutely clean.
Love it.
So then if you were in the D grind,
Yeah.
that could potentially
it?
bounce,
Yeah.
thin, fly, no control.
Right.
Make sense?
Awesome, yeah.
How'd you
Love
find
it.
that?
Loved it.
Good.
Yeah, really good.
You gonna be comfortable from 20 yards now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It like gets me excited to do it, to be fair,
Good.
rather than haunting me.
Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you, John.
No worries
Thank
at
you
all.
very much.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, very good.
No worries.
Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Guys,
Thank
if you
you.
enjoyed that, smash the subscribe button below.
You're in trouble next time we play.
James
Sound
is
like
just
Gaz.
not going to order the wedges for you. That's all that's going to happen. He's going to say, James, make sure those wedges don't turn up.
I need to order some anyway.